Hey guys, Sam from Manfa's Makes. How are you all? Welcome back to all my returners and hi to any newbies. It's so great to have you here. Please do stick around a while, and if you like what you see, give me a thumbie. They are free. So I have hopped on today to share with you a lovely little acquisition that actually a few of my fellow yarny friends here on the YouTube streets pushed me over the edge into getting, and that is a good thing because I have been toying with the idea of getting one of these for a while now, and after seeing a few of my lovely friends get them, review them, give their opinions on them, then I thought, right, yeah, I definitely need one. And to be perfectly honest with you guys, I think I may be getting a few more over the next few months because quite often I use more than one skein of yarn at a time. Now, what am I actually talking about? I am, of course, talking about the Wool Jeanie. Now, I do have some of the wool butlers, I think they're called, you know, with the stick that comes up and it spins as you pull the yarn. Now, I always used to pull my yarn from the outside, but it does flip-flop all over the place, falls off the sofa or whatever surface I'm working on, and it used to really annoy me. Then I discovered that some of you lovelies pull from the centre, which is actually okay, and I enjoyed it for a while, but then I realised that the more you use, the skeins or the cakes collapse in on themselves, and then it turns into a bit of a tangled mess. So, after doing a little bit of research and watching a lot of you lovelies here on YouTube, some of you mentioned the Wool Jeanie. Now, the first person that I saw mention it was the beautiful Kayla at Llama Mama Kayla. She got one and she explained how much she loved it, and she gave a lovely review on it, and I thought, okay, so I'm warming up even more to the idea. So thank you, Kayla, for your input. I really do appreciate it. The next person I saw that featured it was the lovely Angela, who is the crazy poppy lady. And what she did is she gave us a desk view of her putting it together, assembling it, and showing us how the little gadget worked. I really enjoyed that video, and I thought, well, if I do get one, it should be simple enough to put together. So I'm even more warmed up to the idea. And then my gorgeous friend Lala, or Laura as she is actually known, from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, also gave her input on the Wool Jeanie. Now, there are various places that you can buy them from. For me, I chose to buy from a UK company, and ladies who I have mentioned, I will put their links down in my description box. Go and show my yarny friends some love and support. Give them some watch time, give them some thumbs, give them a subscribe. I would really appreciate it. So I eventually, after watching all these lovelies feature it, took the plunge and ordered one for myself. Now, I have to go from memory because typical Manfa has hopped on without her phone in her possession to look back at my order. But I believe where I bought it from after shipping, it was about 17 or 18 Great British pounds, which would be just over the $20 US mark, I believe. Now, if you do check out Llama Mama Kayla and Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, they give you links in their videos where they discuss it of where they bought theirs. I believe that Angela put a link in hers as well. I just googled Wool Jeanie and I just clicked on a company and ordered. Now, the company I did order from is Wool and Crafts. There they are, www.woolandcrafts.co.uk. There we go. And I haven't yet assembled it. Now, I am not going to do the desktop assembly for you because a couple of my other friends have done that. But I am going to be on camera when I look at the instructions and I try and piece it together. Now, it does come in a fold-out box like this. And then it's all in this packaging here, and that is just a packing slip. Now, Manfa is not known for her skills of assembling gadgets, gizmos, furniture, nothing like that. I normally struggle and I normally chuck it at Mike and say, here, can you do this for me, please? But Mike is not here at the moment. Mike is actually going to what we call the tip or the dump to get rid of some gardening stuff that we need to be rid of. So he's busy elsewhere. So I thought I'm going to do it for myself. Now, as you can see, it comes in a little plastic bag. I have ripped it open. I do, of course, have the instruction manual here, the incredible Wool Jeanie. That is what it's supposed to look like. It's a magnetic pendulum knitting and crochet yarn feeding system, and this one is actually by Haby Pro. Okay, so I've got some pictures to follow, guys, and like I said, I'm not known for my ability to do this sort of thing. So this actually could go on a little while, and I apologise in advance because Manfa's brain just doesn't work like this. So I have a piece that looks like this, and I have a piece that looks like this with a little spinny doodad. I have a piece that looks like this, and I believe this has got the magnet in it. I have a piece like this with a pop-out piece here. I have a little flying saucery bit. I have a smaller flying saucer, and I have the metal arm. So these are the bits that came. I hope I've got all the bits that I need. Now, I'm going to look at the instruction manual, and I'm going to try and figure this out, guys, but I do not know whether I am going to be doing this. So it says this bit it says remove clip, so I assume it means remove this little orange bit, and then I need to pop this bit inside of this bit according to the picture. There we go. I'm so nervous. Then it says to get my hat looking bit, and what is that bit? Oh, good gravy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, guys. Oh. So, slide 2 discs onto shaft, replace clip in groove. So do I need to put this on here? I don't know. And then is it this bit? Is it this bit or is it this bit? I don't think it's that bit. I think it's this bit. Put that on there, and then I need to replace the clip apparently. Oh, Angela, if you're watching and you're going, no, Manfa, don't do it, I'm sorry. Right, so I've put the clip in back inside. Okay, so apparently I should have something that looks like that. Okay, and now what do I do? Does that slot in there? Oh, I don't know, guys. I don't know what I am doing. And then does that go that way or that way? No, that doesn't look like it's gonna work. Oh, help! Already I am struggling. Or does it just balance on there maybe? I don't know. Right, apparently this bit's got a clip into the base. Oh, wow. Things are flying everywhere. This is not good. And I have no strength. Ugh. Oh, and now I've lost that bit. Oh, good heavens. Okay, I think I've put that on there. And I need this bit. in there. Right. Have I done it? I don't know. Oh, I think I've done it. Oh my goodness. And 10 minutes to waffle a little bit, show you what I'm doing, and then hey presto. I'm not convinced that I've done it completely right, but okay. So I'm going to pause a second and go and get a skein of yarn and a hook and see if we can use this bad boy. Okay, bear with me. I'll be back. I'm back. Okay, so the whole purpose of this Wool Jeanie is that you can pull from the yarn, and because it's a magnetic pendulum, it just feeds itself. You don't have to yank, you don't have to tug, it's not going to topple over, etc. So I am just going to take the little magnetic thingy off this bit. I'm going to put a skein of yarn up inside. Okay. Okay, there's my skein of yarn, and then a magnet pops out at the top. Let me see if I can get a better view for you. Can you see? So that is attached and swinging. Oh, it's like magic. Let me pull you down a bit. Okay, can you see? Let's get a better view. Sorry guys. Pull you back. There, can you see? So it's just happily swinging away. It's on its little doodad. Right, I'm going to get my yarn. Ooh, look. Okay, I am just going to, I don't know, do a little practice little doodad here. So I've got a slip knot on my hook, and I am just going to chain. Oops. I am not pulling on the yarn, I am literally just gently working, and the pendulum lets it swing whichever way it wants to go, and it's self-feeding the yarn to me. I don't know how we can get a better view of this. See, if I'm working, let's do some stitches here. Let's just go for it. Let's just go, go, go. Can you see the yarn just coming away from the skein, swinging around? You can see that I'm not tugging, I'm not yanking, I'm just working at my own pace. It's swinging around, doing its little thing, and it just goes whichever way it needs to. I don't know how we could get a better angle. Hang on. I'm going to move you again, guys. Sorry. So excuse any background mess that you can see. Let's move the actual camera. Okay. Let's back it up a little bit. Right, okay. Can you see? Let's go. I'm going to still work, as you can see. And I'm just going to be sat minding my own business. I'm not pulling, I'm not yanking. I'm literally just crocheting my stitches. And it is just coming off when needed and feeding itself to me, which will mean that there will be no tugging, yanking, there will be no toppling over, the skein won't be flopping on the floor like a fish. It just does it all for me. I love it. You ladies were right. This is amazing. And when I show Mike, I'm pretty sure he's going to want one, which is fine because he can have it as a little Christmas gift maybe. But I'm going to need at least a second one for myself, guys, because there are projects that I work where I need 2 skeins of yarn working at the same time, so I need 2 feeding in themselves. There you go. I've managed to do a little swatch there, and you can see that as I crochet, it just swings of its own accord, minding its own business. It doesn't get tangled, it doesn't get caught up. Right, I'm going to move you one last time, guys. Move the camera back where I normally have it. And then we're going to whoop, and bring you back up. Hopefully I didn't make any of you sick. Oh my goodness. Right, let's bring this back into frame. And then, I suppose, when you're not currently working on it, you don't want it swinging, you don't want any cats playing with it or whatever, because I do have a cat. You just take the magnet off, and then it just sits back in its base, she says. There we go. Sits back in its base, minding its own business, until I go, oh, I'm going to work on this one now. Oh, pop the magnet on, and away we go. So this isn't a true review, guys. This was literally, I want to buy one. I want to see if it's as easy to assemble as these ladies tell me it is. And I want to see if it is actually going to work better for me. And I really do think it will. I am so impressed. I highly recommend. I mean, I know I only did a tiny itty bitty little bit of a swatch, but I can see this being a game changer for me. I am so glad you ladies brought this to my attention, and by watching several of you use them, work with them, construct them, all the things that you have done, Manfa, who can't normally do this sort of thing, was able to do it on camera for you. So, Kayla, Angela and Lala, thank you, girls. This is going to make my crafting even more stress-free, which is a huge, huge bonus. Once again, this is the company I bought it for, but I do know there are other companies out there that you can source these from. I will put that website down below if any of my UK watchers want to invest and want to go to the same company. But if you are overseas, where Lala and Kayla are, maybe check out their channels and see where they got theirs and see if you can get one a bit closer to home. I'm impressed. I give it a solid 9 out of 10, guys, if not a 9.5. I don't normally give anything a 10 out of 10 because nothing's perfect. Nothing's perfect. I mean, for me, silly little example, but if it was pink, maybe then it would get a 10 because, you know, favourite colour. But there's nothing wrong with a cream or an off-white. It's not offensive. It goes with most decor, so that's okay. And it is literally doing what I wanted it to do. I was able to assemble it without help. I was able to work from it first time. I like it. I can see a few more of these being bought. Now, if I do buy more, I'm not going to come back on and tell you. But I'm pretty sure that it will be mentioned at some point along the road. But yeah, if you are wanting to work from the outside of your skein of yarn and you don't want it flip-flopping like a fish everywhere, get yourself a Wool Jeanie. They are incredible. Here we go. Here's another look. And if Manfa can put it together, anyone can put it together. I'm not joking, guys. Now, it will be interesting over the course of the next few months with all the different projects I intend to make, how big of a skein you can actually hang off it, what will fit comfortably and what will be a little bit tricky. But the skein I put on there is Emu Classic Aran, 100 grams. So, you know, it easily takes one of these. So for the majority of the yarns that we in the UK use, for example, they definitely fit. I don't know about the larger skeins like red heart or even cakes. That would have to be, ooh, maybe that could be a future episode of Have You Ever Wondered? All the possibilities that open up to you when you do something new and you investigate something. Honestly, guys, I'm on fire. Okay, well, maybe that will be a future episode of that. I'm not going to promise, just in case I forget. But if I don't forget, I'll bring that to you at some point in the future. I love it, and I love how you can, like, just give it a rest. Just let it chill out and just plonk itself down, and it's not offensive. It's quite compact, and, you know, I'm not Ooh, it was going so smoothly. So smoothly. I'm not convinced that this bit is done right. Angela, if you watch this, can you tell me if I'm just supposed to just pop that and slot that? That's the only bit I'm not convinced of, because you wouldn't be able to pick this up because this will just fall out. Surely that's got to be attached somehow. Oh my goodness, I don't know. Let me know, ladies. Let me know if I've constructed it correctly or whether I need to do a little bit of finagling. It wouldn't surprise me if I do. So I may actually be getting excited before I've actually done it right. But it worked fine, like that. I just have to remember the bit falls out the bottom. Nice. Love it. Well, I'm going to let you guys get going because I've got some crocheting to do now that I've got this handy dandy little gizmo. Loving it. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Please come back tomorrow and join me for a little bit of diamond painting. Now, I know not all of you are interested in diamond painting, but you can have me blathering away while you're working on your crochet project, even if you're not watching what I'm doing or if you're not interested in what I'm doing, because I do have something I want to chat to you guys about. So please, please, please watch that video and see what I need to talk to you about, because it may just be something you want to get involved in. That's all I am going to say about that. So until I see you tomorrow, stay safe, be kind, look after one another, get some good quality time in with your loved ones, and get some good quality crafting time in. I will see you in the next one or around the YouTube streets. Bye guys. Love you loads.